She treated me kindly, consoled me when I was sad, and told me how much she loved me. We fell in love, and it wasn't just for sex. The only reason they told me this was because they thought that me getting married to her was too far, and they expected me to know the truth and dump her because she's too much of a man. I don't feel like talking to my friends right now, but I did peek at a few messages out of curiosity, and instead of an apology, I just got a lot of "do get checked bro, you might have caught something, it wasn't even serious, it was in a jokey manner," which is annoying. One of my friends said I just got off the chat, and they've been sending me texts nonstop ever since. I approached my girlfriend about this as polite as humanly possible, and I instantly regretted it. She broke down completely, which I'll admit kinda teared me up. I've never seen her panic so much. She was freaking out, as if someone died. She kept apologizing, telling me she's never slept with anyone else while with me, and saying she didn't know about the joke my friends were doing. She told me my friends simply invited her to hang out, and during the hangout they introduced her to me. That's how it all went. She says she wasn't aware of a plan or anything. "You probably think I'm a right," is what she kept saying, which just hurt me to hear. She told me she loved me, that to please just ignore my friends, to not break up with her. I just told her I loved her as well, and that what I know doesn't change my feelings towards her. She still thinks I'm going to break up with her, which I won't ever do. I just kept her in my arms. That's all I could do. I didn't want her panicking, so I just comforted her. I've been with this incredible girl for 4 years, created beautiful memories with her, and I'm not going to let what my friends have said to me ruin what I have with her. The reason why my girlfriend didn't tell earlier was because she cherished our relationship the moment we met. She didn't want to hurt me, and I understand completely. She says I treated her kindly like a human being, and she appreciated that we connected because of our similar 30s, and she felt more comfortable with me compared to my friends. She was afraid if I knew the truth I wouldn't have considered being with her in the first place. My girlfriend believed that I would view her as something I would never have done. I'm not upset with my girlfriend because she did nothing wrong. Her past is her past, and I don't care who she sleeps with or what her feelings are. I haven't lost interest in her. I'm upset with my so-called friends because one of them treated everything as a joke, speaking horrible about my girlfriend, and the other one treated everything as a light-hearted joke between them. They didn't have good intentions when they introduced me to my girlfriend. They just passed her off to me, thinking I would treat her like a toy or a piece of meat. I'm just shocked. That's what I am. This whole thing has been mentally taxing me, and I wish I hadn't learned about it. Although I like my girlfriend, I must confess that it pains me to think about her with my friends. I really don't know what to do. I've been ignoring my friends' calls and texts for the past few days, and I'm not sure what to do with them. I also find it bothersome that my girlfriend would want to start a relationship with my friends right away, given that we had a slow start, and she may have cared more about me than my friends. These are just foolish thoughts I'm having, and I detest them. I still intend to propose to my girlfriend. I'm not going to break up with her. Instead, I'm going to cut off all communication with my friends and concentrate on my future. If anyone can offer any advice, I would be very grateful to hear it. Discovered that my pals made up a prank about introducing me to my girlfriend, and that they had all slept with her before I was with my. I have been seeing my girlfriend for 4 years, and it has been the best 4 years of my life. She is the loveliest person I have ever encountered, hilarious, incredibly creative, and an artist. Goofy, and the happiest girl you'll ever meet. She's always smiling and extroverted, and I'll admit it can be difficult to keep up with all of her adventures, but wow, it's been so amazing being with her. This summer, my friends introduced me to her. We all graduated from high school, and we instantly bonded over our shared love of comic books and anime, Marvel and DC, Dungeons and Dragons, and superhero films. Because we had so much in common, we just became extremely close very quickly. The ease with which we could spend time together, attending conventions, anime events, game tournaments, and superhero films, this all of course led to us officially becoming a couple, and the rest is history. My parents also are in love with her, which is honestly the cherry on top. It's nice to see my parents be so welcoming towards my girlfriend, although they've gotten a little protective towards her like parents. Lol. I plan to propose ghost to my girlfriend later this year, as we always joke about getting married, having a weird geeky wedding, and starting a family, and I really want that so much, so proposing to her is my main goal of 2022. Fingers crossed she says yes. I really hope so. Now, this is where my friends come in. I have 3 close friends of mine, friends I grew up with since elementary. We all split up a few months after high school. They left to another city for college, so right now, we all either just talk through Zoom chat, or I go visit them once in a while. I decided to stay in the city I'm in, be close to family, and my girlfriend. Well, I told my friends that I plan to propose to my girlfriend, that I believe I'm 100 ready to start a family with her, and how excited I am to see how it goes. They kept asking if we're serious, even calling me a dumbass. They really were going at it with me quite roughly. I just figured they hated the idea of marriage, so I ignored their comments. That's when they told me the truth, and holy, the proof they had made it even worse. They all said they met my girlfriend 8 years ago at midnight bowling. They met her through a friend of theirs that invited her that night. I don't know this other friend at all, so I can't say who it is. That's how they all met. They thought she was hot and cool, so they stayed in contact with her. After that, my friends still continued hanging out with my girlfriend, smoking weed, playing video games, and of course, sex. They told me they'll pass her around the group for fun, and that's practically why they were friends with her. They kept using the word, which crawled into my skin in such a negative ways, so pretty much, they just kept my girlfriend around for sex. All 3 of my close friends have slept for plenty of times. This lasted a good portion of high school, but of course I didn't know my girlfriend at this time, cause she attended another high school. They decided they'll introduce her to me because they wanted to see if I can also get lucky, that it was all a joke to see if I can also end up having sex with her. I didn't believe any of it, but my heart completely shattered when they showed proof from Instagram messages. It was nothing inappropriate like pics or anything. They just showed me that they all indeed keep in contact with her in the past. And you know what they did? They made me the dumb guy and made all this a joke. They said I'm a dumbass for dating her, that I should have known better. They didn't expect me to date her at all, that my girlfriend was going to act towards, but they were surprised. She didn't. How the hell am I supposed to have known better? Friends, my friends told me that I should have known better because I saw my girlfriend as a friend who I fell in love with, not as a sex object like them.